AI, you'll centralize your reputation across your own site. You can say whatever you like on your own site, but then your Trustpilot, where you getting mentioned in Reddit, where are these people that you aren't paying to talk about your brand? Where are they mentioning you to get a more holistic view?
What works now is not going to work in X number of months.
In terms of AI search, we're really trying to not get bogged down into the flash new things, because we've kind of made that mistake in the past of this is the key thing to get found by AI search. For one example is like Wikipedia was the main source for AI search. And now this year, you might be able to tell me more in depth. But now it's not as much of a source, if I've got that right.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on which LLM at one time, and it is constantly shifting, but the kind of principle is there. Like, what works now is not going to work in X number of months. And we've seen cycles of that happen already.
Is there some fundamentals that are like almost an evergreen that does underpin everything else, though?
I think there's an interesting point there, because you mentioned longevity as a message.
Yeah.
And kind of one of the questions I was going to ask that I think ties all of this together is like, how you evidence longevity. The idea here being that feeds directly into your product data, and then that kind of supports that kind of buying journey. And I think I've probably spoken about two different things, conflating them at the same time. It comes down to this idea that your kind of attributes and how people search form your product data, which drives the discovery. And the more differentiation you have at that level, the easier it is to capture.
That longevity piece, I suppose it depends where conversion measurement is going to end up, because we don't know.
We know that Shopify are going to roll out reporting. Google are going to improve the reporting and there's going to be new stuff in Mention Center. So all of these apps that are coming out at the moment that say, we can report on this, they're going to be irrelevant in a few months.
But conversion is that longevity measurement piece, isn't it?
Oh, I was thinking more longevity in terms of like the product,
Oh, okay.
People buying the leather jackets because...
I think for us, it's we're really trying to focus on reputation in general as a long-term discovery tool, as opposed to, oh, great, is Wikipedia this time, we'll invest heavily in trying to get a page up or something, or it's another platform here. Instead of the hacks, just look at that long-term brand reputation.
And that's not a new concept, right? If you look after your customers, you build great products, you follow up and you stay close and you evolve as a business based on how your customers are perceiving you. I mean, that doesn't seem to be something that is new driven by.
So the execution can be slightly different. That's all. And I think there's a really good example there. You mentioned Trustpilot. What we've seen is a lot of the LLMs will use Trustpilot as a primary source, even if another review platform's present. So there are lots of brands out there where 90% of their reviews are on, say, reviews.io. And then the 10% on Trustpilot is where everyone goes to consent.
Yeah.
And so it kind of positions Trustpilot. And I know Trustpilot is massively unpopular for many, many good reasons. But it's kind of, it's giving those controversial. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can use that one. But yeah, so like we're seeing brands that are kind of having to do things like divert a greater proportion of their emails through Trustpilot to get the percentages up. To cover that off.
In your experience, is that just one LLM, or is that all?
Yeah, and
these aggregators appearing in certain LLMs?
Yeah. I think it's more present in ChatGPT and it's more present in Gemini at the moment. But again, this will all change. This will all change.
Why do they tend to prioritize Trustpilot?
I think it's just
Established
volume of data.
Yeah, and probably also the ease as well. Like the Trustpilot's data is in a very standardized format. I'm assuming that's much easier.
Lots of legacy index data as well.
Yeah. But all this takes is there's a revision by one of the LLMs where they look at which platform's got the most reviews, and so it's not worth building on something that's so fragile.
Yeah.